Guys, Tonester back with another replay. This time we're watching Yoko Ono in his Black Prince. We have not had this on the channel, but as a little aside, I just wanted to say, as many of you know, I am extremely busy at work. I've got own a construction company, and I've got to get work for my guys, and that takes precedence over everything. I've been working Saturdays, weekends, nights, and just trying to get some more work for the guys. I don't know if you guys care or not. That was a nice snapshot, but I don't know if you guys care or not, but it is going well. We are getting some work. We're stacking up for summer. So regardless, the Black Prince, it is... let's see here. It's got this middle plate here is fairly weak, especially if you hit this port. The lower plate is weak. The in a tier 7 or tier 8 game, it's actually got decent armor other than that. One of the major problems with the Churchill line here is that you can shoot them through the tracks and pin their side really easy before they can even get their gun around the corner, and so that becomes an issue. But Yoko is currently, he sees an Oni, and he's taking this position over here to kind of hold. He is on the he's on what normally is a losing side, and the reason that it's a losing side is because the enemy can get up to this hill before he can. Now, this area up here is, he can easily be hit, right? So that being said, he's not really had anybody up there to shoot at him yet, but once you take the hill, it's very hard to win, right? So Yoko is just playing slow, and he's just kind of backing off right now because there's really nothing coming into the town, so he's decided to move. There's two arties on this map, which make it really difficult for a slow tank like the Black Prince. The other thing about the Black Prince is that it has it's got decent DPM, but it's got really low alpha, and I'm talking 150 damage, 171 pen. The penetration is not very good. For instance, the T29 has 198 pen and over double the damage at 390 or 320. So he's firing some gold rounds. Even those only have 239 pen. And he's going to go to the middle and try and push this low out, I think, because once they've lost this side here, it makes it very difficult to win. So they not only have they lost the hill, which is normal, isn't their fault, it's just the way the map's designed, and they've lost this middle. You've basically lost the game, right? So I want to point something out that you guys may have noticed. You notice how quiet the game is? I watched a video from True Voodoo, and he explains how his sound settings work, and they're made so that you can hear people crushing things, and like if they're running over a tree, you'll hear that. You hear the gunfire, but you don't hear the engine all that much, and you don't hear extraneous stuff such as the crew talking and that kind of thing very much. And so I'm kind of interested in your feedback. Do you want me to continue to record on these settings, or would you like it to go back to the other setting? As that was a nice job just killing that low. But would you like to keep these settings, or would you like to go back to the standard settings? So as you can tell, Artie is in love with our Black Prince, and there's a reason for it. He is getting into a very, very advantageous position. One of the things that he's done is he's got up here in the middle. He can shoot anybody that pushes in like that Scorpion. Now let's remember, he's only got 109 damage so far. But apparently this changes because he said he sent this in and he said it was a good game. So, and I've seen the results screen. It does turn out to be a decent game. So we're up to 412 damage, but as you can see, this thing moves slow. It is, it's not a very good tank. It's widely regarded as one of the worst Tier 7 heavies, along with the AMX M445, the French Tier 7 that has no armor and has a 240 alpha gun. So at least this does have armor in Tier 7 games. When you're in Tier 8 games, it can have armor if you play it right. If you don't play it right, you can get just destroyed in this thing. So you notice Yoko, even though he's in a slow tank, is moving around the map. And right now he is attempting to look at that Emil sitting all the way in the back there. What a scumbag. Never do that, you guys. If you're in an Emil, he should have either been fighting for the hill or over on the one line. I understand that Artie does a lot of damage to him, but he needs to go somewhere useful. That is just a crying shame. So Yoko is making a smart move. He's getting semi-Artie safe. He's pushing people off of the hill. Surprised his P43 has not gone up the hill, quite frankly. But and he is trying to make an effort to win the game, right? By taking ground. So there's another shot. Hits the P43, and I'm surprised he has not been artied yet, folks. Oh, there's one of them right there. That's always satisfying, isn't it, Yoko? So, oh, that was unfortunate. We're still on the gold rounds. I assume that he probably plays with almost all gold in this thing, which I really can't blame him for. But the Roomba takes out one of his teammates, and it looks like the Emil is sitting in a camping spot still as a top tier. Wow, 500 assist. So he's got 675 damage, 714 assist. So, it must not take much to get aces in this, is my guess. But Yoko is being smart. He is sitting back, and he is not going to take arty fire. I mean, he might get a splash, but this position here is a fantastic spot for him to sit. And unfortunately, his gun is not behaving, but he is able to get another shot. Now, one thing with this sound is I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to hear my commentary a lot better. But if you're more interested in hearing the game, I would understand that. So, wow. IKB gets lit, and he is evaporated. So now it's just down to the arty. And he's able to get he's got 1,400 assists and 900 damage, which, again, doesn't seem like a lot. And he was fortunate the Scorpion G missed. And he's able to take out the Scorpion G. And he's a little ticked off because the Scorpion G does push him a little bit as he's firing, which is not good. But that's a Top Gun, 1,100 damage and 1,400 assists. Let's go take a look at the after-action report on this. Okay, well, we can see it does not take a lot to get a Top Gun in this. I assume people are pretty bad at it. But Yoko moved around the map and was able to secure a Top Gun and an ace tanker out of this, and a bond. So that's not taking anything away from you, Yoko. It tells that you have really worked this tank to get the most out of it. And so when you see 1,100 damage and 6 kills as an ace in a tier 7 heavy, it just makes you realize that the tank isn't very good, right? 1,158 base XP, so that's good. 23 shots, 18 hits, 11 pens, and he was using full gold there. So that tells you that the tank is not, the gun's not real good. A little bit blocked by armor, but mostly hit by Artie. You know, if there wasn't Artie in the game, he might have stood a better chance. But and then the big thing is 1,400 assists, so that puts him up to 2,500 combined. A loss of 32,000 credits with a premium account. I assume he's probably just trying to get through this tank. The next tank is actually quite good, the Carnarvon. So 3,474 XP. Great game. We appreciate you sending it in. Keep sending your replays in, guys. I have not logged into World of Tanks to actually play a game in over a week. It's just, I'm just too busy, boys. So please do send in your replays, and we will show them. Even if you don't have an ace, but you have one that you wonder what you could have done better, I would love to help you guys out with that. Thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you next time. Tonester out.